Okay. You can take off the blindfold, baby K. Surprise! Happy birthday! I was thinking recently. You know me with my little thoughts and little... Well, I was thinking that we don't really have anything we do that's like super couple-y, you know? When we're not together. You won't wear those couples t-shirts I get? Or those necklaces I love so much? And you seem to think that hickeys are so uncouth. Like they aren't going to be hidden by fabric most of the time. And as if you don't love them. So I was thinking, why don't we get something super matchy-matchy together? Right now! As an anniversary present and a birthday present. You of all people should know I made them the same day so you'd never forget. I was thinking we could get matching tattoos! Wouldn't that be so cute? It's a cute date, and isn't it like the ultimate expression of attachment? To get a literal symbol of that love imprinted beneath the skin, made to remain there for all of time. I'm so excited! I was thinking we could get these big matching marks on our backs, so you know, you could hide it in a professional setting if you really felt like you had to, but I would always know it was... Babe, what's wrong? Babe, what's wrong? Oh, don't worry! I did so much research into artisan parlors. I found the cleanest one in the state. No chance of any infection or diseases here. And they were oh so very kind to clear the schedule for the whole day, so we could get them together at the same time. Oh, isn't that just a romantic little dream? To be bound together by something lurking beneath our skin at the very same time, never able to hide. It's just a scream, wouldn't you say? An absolute delight! I own you, and you own me. A little more precious than a wedding band. Harder to slip out of, wouldn't you say? So, come on, what are you so worried about anyways? Like, I've gotten the thumbs up and I've done this like 500 million times. It doesn't even hurt that bad. Especially in the area I planned for them to do it. And if you get scared, you can always hold my hand if it hurts after. I'm sure I can always help you lick your wounds if I really gotta. Not literally, of course. That would actually lead to infection, but what's the problem? Seriously, babe. What's the holdup? It's safe, it's clean, it doesn't even hurt! And I'll be here, right alongside you, weathering the same burdens if it is dirty or unsafe or painful, as I have done with you time and time before, and will continue to do so time and time again. So, by chance, is there anything you'd like to tell me now? Sweets, here's the thing. Needle phobias, worries of infection, worries of professionalism I can understand. And I've compensated for them specifically because I know these were the concerns that would come to your mind if I really prompted them to. And if you were really looking for a way out of this. If I didn't give you a safe space to air these grievances and objections, You'd be able to rule this whole idea out from the very start and sound almost reasonable about it. Because I know you like I know the back of my hand. And I know that like I know my own heart. But I have to ask, is your squeamishness because of any of that? Or because of the commitment that would entail? You can slip on and off a wedding ring anytime you feel like it. Anytime the opportunity arises. Removing a tattoo is as much of a process as getting one. Just as painful and expensive as the first time you do it as well. I'm not accusing you of any sort of disloyalty. Gosh, no. You wouldn't be standing here if I considered you such an irredeemable snatch, because you wouldn't be standing at all. You know that, don't you? You do know that, don't you? I'm more so considering the practicality. A wedding ring may be slipped off for infidelity, but just as often for labor or to sleep or a number of other possibilities I have to reckon with when I marry you. Because I am. Naturally. I've been designing your wedding dress on and off for the past 5 years. Trust me when I say that all roads will always lead to here. But when I marry you, really marry you, get down on one knee and ask you to marry me, marry you, I want to get you the biggest, most brilliant bauble the world could set their eyes on. And the world would be blinded by my love of you. They'd seethe with envy over the ring I have planned for you. They'd say whatever they could to diminish it in their minds. Too expensive, too heavy, maybe even too morally dubious to adore for some of the more self-righteous. But they'd seethe. They'd seethe and they'd covet, like the greedy little bastards they are. I have a vision here. You in your gown, me in my tux. I know what I want, and are you really going to be so cruel as to deprive me of what I want? Because I know you aren't. You've never denied me anything before. There's just one thing that cracks this beautiful, gorgeous vision of you swathed in white. The biggest opalescent jewel on your finger that shines like I've captured a shooting star in the eye of an oyster. And that is you removing the ring under any circumstance. Even for something as simple as washing dishes. As a nap. As typing on a keyboard. The world will be blinded by my love of you. For I have caught the sun and put it in your hands. But the idea that you would cast aside the sun. There is being blinded by brilliance. And then there is turning a blind eye. My mother never wore her ring. I thought it was for practical reasons for a long time, as a housewife who was good with a hammer. That's what she always said. But it's about what she didn't say all the more to me as I've gotten older that's really gotten me thinking. And the idea that you could be as miserable as her, with that same ring on your vanity, where hers once sat, it smashes my heart into 500 million terrible, terrible pieces. Maybe if you got the sprawling Yakuza style back tattoo, You'd stop wearing open-back dresses and tank tops. Maybe you'd no longer wear bikinis on the beach. Maybe what I see as a beautiful token of my appreciation would merely end up as your scarlet letter. A shame that you would carry with you for the rest of your life. Isolating in its intensity. But it would be there for the rest of your life. And that's enough for me!